Okay, so welcome to This Week in Eagles Hoops, Episode 1. My partner here, Will Avery, is with me. Will is the newest member of our coaching staff. Used to have a one-person coaching staff. Now at least we have two, and it couldn't be a better guy to have with us. But what we're going to do today, I got a text message from an old player, Matt Miller, who's a freshman now at the U.S. Merchant Marines Academy, going to play basketball and study there. After our first fall league session, I got a message from him asking how the team did. And so I started thinking there's a lot of people out there that want to know what's up with the Eagles. So we're going to try to do a weekly show where we keep everybody up to date. Have you enjoyed your time so far with the Eagles?
Definitely. It's been great. It's been a joy to work and, be around the kids on a daily basis.
Yeah. You're doing a great job. So let's get started with some fall league action. We're in week 2, and we're going to go through team by team, varsity boys, varsity girls, JV boys, and middle school boys. And let's get right to it. Okay, so I said we were going to get to the fall league, but let's actually start off by recapping what last year's boys varsity team was able to accomplish. We went to the national tournament in Missouri, finished 7th in the country. You see Matt Miller there, spoke about him a second ago. That's Austin Crown. He got a scholarship to play at Wingate University. There's Dominique Brown with the big dunk. And these are all highlights, again, from our national tournament where we, for the second year in a row, placed in the top 10 in the country. The guys around here really like this one. They were having fun with that one a few days ago. And there's Matt again. And in a second here, we'll see TJ Massenberg. TJ's now only a freshman, and he's been injured recently, but he's the only guy in these highlights that's coming back to the team this year. Everybody else has graduated, and he's coming off an injury, but he's going to be ready to go real soon. So now we get into this year's team. This is action from the Fall League. Kyle Brown is probably our leader coming back. Very good player. Will, what have you seen from Kyle lately as you've been getting to know him a little better?
One of the things that sticks out the most is his confidence. And I think his confidence is there because he really wanted to be a significant part of what you guys did last year, but he couldn't get the minutes with the way Austin and Matt were playing throughout the year. And now he's motivated and he's ready to prove to everybody that he's a really good player, and he's done it so far.
He sure is. And speaking of a guy with some confidence, my man Mike Green has plenty of that, and that's who's playing right here, who we're showing highlights of. Mike has played really well. He scored 22 points in the fall league action just this past Saturday. Mike's a very good shooter. He's only a sophomore, and so we look for really good things from him this season as well. Coming up here in a moment here, Will, is Jordan and Jonathan Pye. Those guys really get after it defensively, right?
Definitely, and they're glue guys. Those are guys that every team that has goals of winning a championship or doing big things, doing you need on your team, they play the right way. They're great help side defenders, great teammates, and overall great guys, and they can make open shots when given the opportunity.
Yeah, and then now you see Matt Worm, and it's funny, I told somebody Saturday, actually my friend Keenan Mann, that Matt Worm and Michael Green, they almost make up for the loss that we had with Matt Miller and Austin Crown. Those guys will kill me for saying that, but that's just a joke. Now that's Taylor Murdoch. He transferred from Lakeside in just this past offseason, and he's got a lot of energy. He's a great kid. You see him knocking down the 3 ball here. Do you expect good things out of Taylor this year, Will?
I do. I like you said, an energy guy. I love his energy, and he can step out and knock down the threes here and there. But I'm looking for Taylor to be a main contributor on the defensive end with blocking shots and rebounding the baskall.
Well, they call that protecting the rim these days, right?
He's definitely that guy for us.
Yeah. Now, here's a couple actually, Malik Welch here. Now, Malik actually played with us during the first several games of last season before transferring to Richmond Academy. He's back with us now. And Malik, what's really been pleasing to me lately is he's really knocking down the 3 ball. His as you see here, but his strength usually comes in other areas. I know you were impressed with his play Saturday when he took a little part-time duty with the GAIS JV.
Yes, I was. down for a majority of the game. He willed his team back. He made threes. He got some big defensive rebounds. He had some tough drive to the basket, some offensive rebound. He just wanted to do whatever it took for his team to come away with the W.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know anybody that knows Malik that doesn't like him a whole lot. He's just a great guy. Now, here's two guys, Isaac and Sam Kubertson, that joined us here in the offseason. We used to have Zach and Matt Miller. Now we have Isaac and Sam Kubertson, and these guys are going to add a lot. They're very fundamentally sound. One a junior, one a senior. You see Sam there getting after it on the boards. He makes a three, I think, in one of these highlights pretty soon. And I know that you like what Sam brings to the table.
Definitely. Sam is a guy that I see as doing what we call the dirty work during the game, whether that's defending somebody in the post, getting rebounds, just bringing a lot of toughness to the team, taking charge, whatever you need that you don't see, on the stat sheet a lot, but you need to help win games. He's going to do that for us this year.
Now, this is Matt Kelly. Matt's a sophomore, transferred from Richmond Academy, and Matt he really filled it up. He scored 14 points in the first half the other day, Saturday, in Fall League play. Now we're moving on. These highlights are from our junior varsity team. Got a win Saturday in the Fall League against a varsity opponent, the Bucks. And so you see them here really working together. Sawyer there, who also doubles as one of your main players on the middle school team. I know you like Sawyer Stone quite a bit.
Like him a lot of potential. Really loves to play the game. He has an array of skills. He can shoot the three. He can get to the basket. But most of all, the thing I like about he enjoys playing with his teammates.
Yeah. Definitely. And so you see here the guys really playing together, getting out on the break, sharing the ball. It seems like no matter what the team is, if it's a GAIS team, an Eagles team, they kind of play the right way. They play hard and they play together. Now, in a moment here, as we wind up these JV highlights, in a moment here, we'll be getting to the middle school team. And they're actually middle school teams. There's so many. I guess everybody wants to play for Will Avery, the coach of the middle school, possibly the JV team as well. But just give us a little bit of thoughts on your experience so far with that group.
It's been really good. I get to do what I really like to do, and that's teach. I find myself at times, and I know the kids hate me for this, and they're like, man, Coach Will, but I stop practice a lot, just to give them small details that I think will help them with the growth of their games. But it's been fun. I have kids that from 5th grade all the way to 8th grade, and it's been fun watching them learn and watching them compete.
Yeah, and they did it very well Saturday. They beat actually one of the teams from the JV division, and you see them just kind of like what I said a second ago, playing together, sharing the ball, getting good shots, and so I definitely look for a lot of good things out of this young and big group of middle school players. In a second here now, this I guess it'll be in about 10 to 15 seconds, we'll get a look at our girls group, our girls basketball group, and we didn't have a girls team last year. We do now. We don't have the numbers that we'll probably have very soon, but for a brand new team to be already competing in August in the Fall League, having fun, we're really excited about that. So that's actually TJ's sister Alexis that was jumping ball there. We have room on our Fall League team for what we call open players from the league that don't have teams. So you'll see a couple of them on these highlights as well. That's Zakira Goldsberry. I was telling Will we want to recruit her to the GAIS team as you see her draining.
She had it going.
Yeah, she did. She's very good. And that's Amy Vincent, who has played with Eagles basketball teams for a few years now, and we look forward to seeing her. So
I love Amy's toughness.
Yeah, she's
she
very
mixed it
tough.
up with the boys a couple times in middle school and JV.
Okay, so we did the audience a favor and didn't make them look at our faces through all that. So now they have to tough through that. The one thing I'd like to just say is We've always had these workouts. One of the benefits of our program is we get to go all year round and teach the game and play in off-season leagues and coach during those off-season leagues. That's one of the benefits of being a homeschool basketball program, non-traditional program. But we're going to, starting next week, starting September 3rd, we're going to have our skill sessions at night on Tuesday and Thursday evenings. 5 p.m. for the girls, 5 to 6 for the girls and the elementary school boys, and 6 to 8 for high school and middle school boys. And that's going to be at Patriots Park. And it's not just our GAIS Eagles crew, it's also anybody from the community that reserves a spot ahead of time. And we'll have some stuff on the site about that. But between what you do with our Eagles crew skill-wise and what you do with the Fall League at large on Saturday mornings, combining those two things into a total of 6 hours during the week, are you excited about that extra time? And you mentioned teaching earlier being what you like to do. Are you excited about that?
I am, and I just hope the community responds in the way we would like for them to. We want to serve as many kids as possible. So we hope that you all come out because we love to do this. We love to be in the gym with you all. We love to see you improve day to day and weekly. And the only way you do it is to do it, to get as many reps as possible. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I want everybody to be there, coming ready, dedicated to work on your basketball game.
Yeah, and I know the way I look at it is those skill sessions, they're heavily involved with like making moves and making shots and building the skill level so that when you get out there on Saturday in the Fall League or when the season comes up, tryouts, practices, and those things, you're ready to go. So we're definitely looking forward to that. And also comment in the section below of this post on AugustaBasketball.com that you would like to help out. We want your help. The more help we have from you parents and you coaches and you interested community members, the more we can do. And we are looking forward to hearing from you. And that is it for this week in Eagles Hoops. And you remember our old thing?
See you in the gym.